The traditional Haftarah for the second day of Rosh Hashanah focuses on tshuva, repentance in many dimensions, penitence and remorse, physical and spiritual return. Our sages chose words of the prophet Jeremiah, who lived toward the end of the 7th century before the Common Era, a period of intense political turmoil. Jeremiah, the namesake of our congregation. Caught between the empires of Egypt and Babylonia, the people of the southern kingdom of Judah were painfully aware of the destruction of the northern kingdom of Israel by Assyria a century before, when 10 Israelite tribes were conquered and dispersed. Addressing a people fearing for their future, Jeremiah begins by assuring them of God's enduring concern for them. Thus said the Eternal, with an everlasting love I have loved you. Ahavat olam ahavtich. The prophet offers a joyful vision of the return of the northern exiles and a reunited Jewish nation in which Judah and Israel, symbolized by the figures of Jacob and Ephraim, will celebrate together at the summit of Zion. In this imagined future, the rupture between the northern and southern kingdoms will be healed, and a repentant Ephraim will return to God. In a poignant image, Rachel, matriarch of the Jewish nation, weeps at the loss of her exiled children. But she receives this comforting reassurance. There is hope for your future, declares the Eternal. Your children shall return to their land. The prophet ends by emphasizing that God's love and forgiveness are infinite. Powerful words of affirmation for all who seek to do tshuva. Jeremiah's vision of national reconciliation evokes our own hopes for personal and communal healing. I invite you to take a moment to call to mind things in your life that represent hope. Where is it that you draw strength? Where is it that you see hope for a brighter future?
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar b'nvi'im tovim v'ratza v'divreihem hane'emarim be'emet. Baruch atah Adonai habocher b'Torah u'v'Moshe avdo u'v'Yisrael amo u'v'nvi'ei ha'emet v'tzedek. Thus said the Eternal, a voice is heard in Ramah, wailing, bitter weeping, Rachel weeping for her children, refusing to be comforted for her children, for they are gone. Thus said the Eternal, keep your voice from weeping and your tears from your eyes, for your labor shall have its reward, declares the Eternal. They shall return from the enemy's land, and there is hope for your future, declares the Eternal, for your children shall return to their land. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, tzur kol haolamim, tzadik bechol hadorot, ha'el ha'ne'eman, ha'omer ve'oseh, ha'mdaber u'mkayim, shekol dvarav emet v'tzedek, al ha'torah ve'al ha'avodah, ve'al ha'nbi'im, ve'al yom ha'zikaron hazeh, shenathat lanu Adonai Elohim. לכבוד ולתפארת על הכל. אדוני אלוהינו, אנחנו מודים לך ומברכים אותך. יתברך שמך בפי כל חי, תמיד לעולם ועד, ודברך אמת וקיים לעד. ברוך אתה אדוני, מלך על כל הארץ, מקדש